everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Damian Lillard. Anthony Davis is out there with Durant. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's LeBron at the small forward.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The feed to Freak from deep three-point range. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And it's Paul penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got his first basket of the night.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Davis has got his first basket.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
In the corner, George with it. Here's Smooth. And a miss there on the triple. And here's the West with the ball. 4-point game. And Lillard kicks to Paul. Dishes it to James. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And here are the East All-Stars now. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Butler in the corner. Beyond the arc. Smooth shot is off. Here's West now, trailing by 2. And Lillard kicks to Paul. He feeds it to LeBron. He nails it, and we're tied up. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Butler passes to Smooth. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Freak's got 8 points. Freak's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
We talked about the game, and Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And here is Paul, after Paul George getting his 3 to go. New players in now for the East.
And you know,
Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Smooth in at point guard. Antetokounmpo is out there with Paul George. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Okafor in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Now here's Freak, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Freak kicks to Antetokounmpo.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one. Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Harden to the inside to stop the run, and it's good. Fought through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Chris Bosh is checked in for Okafor. Anthony comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Butler in for DeMar DeRozan. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Kevin Durant's checked in for Griffin. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lillard's checked in for James Harden. And Paul's subbed in for Moutier. Lillard misses. The East All-Stars on offense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Smooth. And it's off from three-point range.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the foul called on Freak.